Hello everybody, hope you're having a good day. This is Amy Lee from Spiritual Revolution Healing. Thank you for being here today. Like usual, there's no plan. I just pull cards, I channel, and then I activate. That's what we do. No fluff. Thank you for being here. As always, my intention is for the highest good of all, the greatest messages, the greatest activations for everyone. Thank you. Here we go. Let's just start with the first card today. Oh. The first message I'm hearing before I even get a card is nervous. There's something that's making us nervous, uncomfortable. So let's see what this is. Thank you for giving us clear messages this morning, please. This afternoon, this morning, whenever you're watching this, no time. Okay, so there's resistance in the air. Everybody take a big breath. Open your hearts. Smile. And receive. So this is a message on its own. There's resistance. There's nervousness. There's something making us feel uncomfortable. Are these the cards? Or is this just one card? Okay. I'm just going to take both cards. We have the first card is called Oracle. Wait for important information, and with this came the Shaman, trust in higher forces. So obviously, it's not the time to be really active out there, I'm guessing. Even if we feel uncomfortable, nervous, and we feel like we need to do something, this is a time for receiving information and guidance from the inside. It's always a time for that, but this week there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, and the deeper message that resonates with today's card that I put online every day is that we need to deepen our connection or start a connection with our guides, higher self, God. Because even though some of us have always been guided by spiritual insights, in the future, this is the only way we're going to be able to make decisions and move forward. So we might as well just start now. The mind is not going to be useful soon. Kia kotokotora kashi, te korokotokotora kaya, kishkotora kaya, chikotokoro tia shahayu kotoroki shakatara katita karakati. Clearing the throat to speak, but also the throat to listen. As funny as it sounds, we also use the throat to receive from our own chakras all over the body, but from the outside as well. The throat chakra is the most complex of all the chakras, with all its chambers connected to all 7 chakras in the body. Kia tara ki tukuro ko te maya, kia kotoro ko tira karakatira maya, ki te karo ko tira karakataya maya, ki shi kotoro ko tira karakati. Right, so we're letting go of the mind, letting go of the attachment to the mind. The mind's still going to be there, but it's not going to be what we hold on to rule our lives, make decisions. There's a way faster way to get there than using the mind and calculations. They're saying in the future we're not going to have to test anything medically, or we're just going to know. Tia karakashita na maya hata horuno no kotoro kotokoto na kia shakatoro kotina ka kotokaraki shikatana katina katakatina katakata ya kushakatakara kaya kotoro hona ha ma yo sho. Of course, for now, we still have to rely on doctors and stuff. My guy just told me you better protect yourself if you say that we're not going to need doctors. Yakashi otorokotina kayakashi nakorokotina yakaya kushakotera ketina kaya karakatuna kodokoti shakta tino torokturun dayaki washena katarakiti yashinaku. Tiasha. My guides are telling me that we could just be done now, but also I have other cards to pull. They're saying that could be just enough for this week. Am I allowed to go on? Like, is it bad if I continue this video the way I want to do it? Say whatever you want to do, girl. I want more. I mean, nowadays it's like the speed at which things are going is so fast. Like 500 healings a day. I mean, like personal inner work a day. And yeah, I mean, we're not just gonna waste our time with one little healing right now. So the next card is Vesica Pisces. Mayama. Okay, so they're still talking about the way of the world, or the way we live our life and interact. The message from Vesica Pisces is saying that we are changing the way that we live our lives. And this is how we will live at peace inside without fear. because we can rely on a higher mind, a higher heart, a higher everything. Yotoshaya Totoroki Amaki Shokotorakotoraya Diatoko Shiktaraki Shototoroku Shiktarakieta Hotisha Yaktiroku Shikatayaki. It's a way of living that will let things come to us. I'll be less acting, going, doing, and more receiving. I think they're talking about the way we engage with the world. So whatever we do is going to be the same. It's just that we're not going to make as many mistakes because we don't have time for that. Like, oh, I should have gone there. Oh, I should have done that. Oh, I should have paid this. Oh, I should have, waited and got that job instead of, or do this, do that. Like, it's just going to be more, it's going to be clear what to do, what not to do at the right time. So divine timing is going to be a thing that everybody knows about. We're not going to waste our energy on things that we could have known in a spiritual way. It's not really spiritual way, it's an energetic way, like the way your energy is interacting with the outside. It's all gonna make sense without words. But it's not like this yet. I mean, you can do that right now, but it's not completely like this yet. So for those of us that are walking this path already, kudos, because it's not that easy right now, because the whole system is rigged a certain way. So it's not natural. So it's almost inhuman of a system. So going back to our true nature as spiritual beings and human beings, it's gonna feel a lot better if anything I'm saying is making sense to you. But this is the highest message and the highest download for us right now, is that learning and teaching ourselves to walk with the divine is going to be a thing that is going to be useful and essential. Actually, you're not going to be able to survive without it. Might not be called the same way in the future, but it might not be religious. That's what I'm saying. But it will be. So they're saying, before I pull one last card, that this I lost it. Can you repeat, please? So that's why right now everything is uncomfortable. We're nervous. Our nervous system is shocked and overwhelmed, and everything seems to be a little bit harder. And it's like since 2020, like it's been ramping up, and it doesn't seem. It's like, oh, hopefully next year is better, but it's been piling on top of piling since then, and probably since 2012. But at this moment now, we're less than 2 years away from what they're talking about in this reading right now, the way of living. We're 2 years away from this change where we're going to have an easier time to live this way with intuition, divine timing, with receiving instead of pushing, with higher mind instead of lower calculating mind, and just like worries and just like trying to calculate everything. So right now is a good time to learn how to do it, because it, first of all, it makes you more confident in yourself, and it makes you like you're more in the flow. But also, like, this is what's going to be needed in 2 years. So let's start right now. Plus, it reduces anxiety and it reduces insecurity. And all you need to do is ask for help to whomever you're connected to on the other side. If it's your higher self, God, Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, anyone. So all the while I'm explaining this to you in human words, what they are doing is that they are opening our chakras to this new way of being, to make it a little bit easier for us to understand and start doing it every day. I know that if you're watching this, you're probably already knowing how to do this or heard about it. So I don't want to insult anybody. But yeah, this is what is going on. This is what's been opening. This is what my guides are opening in all of us right now. A little bit wider, a little bit bigger channel. It's like we're having cables. Well, our cables are getting bigger right now, so it's easier to communicate. More information can come through. It's faster speed. That's why I was like, no, we're not just gonna do one healing, we're gonna do 3 activations. Because we're in control. I mean, even if you're talking to aliens or whoever, angels, and you're receiving guidance, you're the one who that guidance is for, and you're in control. So you can always decide, like, this is not for me, this is for me, or I'm gonna do this instead. And yeah, we're just learning how to use our higher mind. Or, it's inside and out, but it's on another plane of existence. It's the whole body too, senses. So okay, one last hello. last cards is alignment, and you'll see on the screen, it looks like all the chakras are being aligned. And the other card is home. And she's pointing to a star inside her heart. And she's inside a heart herself with multiple eyes. Plus the dolphins. The dolphins have been, like dolphins and unicorns lately, super, super close. Kutaya shikatoto ni kayak torokutina tarakitira kushu. Right. So so this means balance. I'm so the way that my guides talk to me is hilarious. So yeah, balance and alignment. They made me sway from side to side. Like, you know, like, yeah, you would do that with your baby, you know, rock your baby to sleep. Balance is peace and it's safety. Kiotorokuti ama shiakuturukuti mo yaktira kuturukuti yaka ktirakutu. And it's the energy of motherhood. Water, Cancer sign. Kuya yokturukuturaki shaktaraki yokuturukutaraki. And they're reminding me, giving me this image. Sorry, I'm gonna drink some water. That something that's on the water is always level. It, like, you know, I don't know how to say this differently, but yes, balance and peace and quiet, and obviously on quiet waters, but quiet and safety on the water, to be leveled and to be buoyant. Bushayak turokutayaki shotorokutayaki. So I think they're asking us or telling us to not get caught up in the depth of excitement, of emotional excitement or distress, and to keep ourselves afloat. So basically, like self-care around feelings and emotions, like with this Scorpio season, it can get really deep and dark, and the transformation can be tiring, and then it can pull us down into places we don't really want to be in. That's really dark. So they're saying like the best self-care you can do emotionally is to keep yourself buoyant and leveled. And that means concretely that if you are inside a dipped bubble and your mind is starting to keep you there, to wake up and realize, hey, I don't have to believe this, I don't have to stay here, and I can self-care and do something that makes me feel good, like whatever you like. Watch a show, distract. This is a good time to distract if you're down in the dumps, and bring yourself back to buoyancy and balance and playfulness if you can. That's another level up because the dolphins are here They're like, yes, maybe you think it's deep and dark, but there's always fun to be had at the surface when you just jump up and in and out of the water and you're just having fun and swimming and you're floating and you're not tired. Or imagine you're on a tour ship, tourist ship, and there's like a group of dolphins in the water, and you look at them and they're having so much fun. So this type of resilience requires strength, but it's gonna make us feel more at home and safe amid all that's happening outside. So overall, I feel like this message is presenting to us the way it's gonna be in the future and how difficult it is right now, but that the future energetic way of living, it can help us now to be more buoyant and playful amid all of the darkness that we can feel and hear, and all the stress and overwhelm and uncomfortableness, if that makes sense, that is happening right now. It is important to keep up the hope and the faith, and to be the ones to ask for help if we can't have hope or faith. If we can't be hopeful, we need to ask the angels for hope, to give us hope. And it might be 500 times a day right now. I don't know. I don't know what your situation is. But I've been asking for hope, and I've been asking for strength, and I've been asking for healing. And one day at a time, one problem at a time, we're being uplifted. But our connection has to be strong. We have to get over ourselves and ask. And stay connected as much as we can. Because this is how we're going to get through this. This is the only way. As always, you can find me at spiritualrevolutionhealing.com. And obviously you're already on YouTube, so like, subscribe, and share. That would be really good for me. I'm very grateful for you to be here. I'm also on Instagram with the same handle, Spiritual Revolution Healing. And also I started a new Substack, same name, Spiritual Revolution Healing, where I just spill out my gut about anything and everything. So as a mental projector, that's really fun for me to do. So I invite you to go there and hear a little bit more about what I'm about in general. So I'm gonna send you love and blessings for this week. And I guess I'm gonna see you next week. Bye. Thank you. Thank you.